I was like, what just happened? I mean, you blew a whoa. And you slobbing on yourself. It's like, what, let me in the building? No. How about you go sit outside for a while and breathe and wipe your mouth? You know, because you're frothing and nasty looking right now. I don't think nobody really want to see you. I want to get him. You know, people that get like that are the ones who usually get beat up. Did you know that? I know some of y'all don't believe that. Nah, when I hawk up, man, I promise you, can't nobody stop me, can't nobody beat me. It's usually folk that hawk up like that, it take one punch. Oh, shoot. Because you wasn't really prepared. You acted like you was something that you wasn't, and so your fruit produced nothing. But those that got real fruit, they ain't got to do a lot of talking. You can just watch them. There's some people I wouldn't even fight. Especially when it's real quiet. They don't never get mad. Better watch them. Those always talk, man, I'll beat your face in here, man, I'll black both your eyes and your lips. It's that one that'll sit there and be like, whatever. And they seem like they all calm. See, I used to be like that. Until I met up with Butchie. I told y'all that story. But anyways, you watch them quiet people because they're the ones that they would beat you and make you be missing. You know, and then they'll still be sitting there, how you doing? They done killed you, cut you up, and put you in the river. And then they come back here, I'm fine. I'm doing all right. What? You got to be careful. So all y'all quiet folk, I'm watching you. And if my tires ever get slashed, I'm coming after you. Anyway, fruit. What kind of fruit are you producing? In the Bible, it says that those trees that were not producing good fruit were cut down and, catch this, thrown into a fire. Why does that sound familiar? Those people that are not producing the fruit that God has created them to produce are cut down and thrown into a fire. Life is over, and when your life is over, the next part of your existence is hell. That ain't no good. And so my prayer is that through this service, that through these services, that through your lifetime, you begin to produce good fruit. You begin to be that man or that woman that God would want you to be. The problem that I find with a lot of us, and the reason why we're not producing, is because we got termites. Anybody know what a termite is? A termite is a bug that eats wood. And I remember my pastor had this apple tree in his backyard, and it was huge. And it was beautiful. But one year, that tree didn't do much. We just wanted, maybe just an off year. But it was still big and strong looking. It had a couple leaves on it. Well, one day they had a bad storm and the tree fell over. Wind just blew it, knocked it over. You're thinking, this big old tree gonna fall. So what they did, they said, well, what we're gonna do is, we don't want this tree to just be sitting in the backyard, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna burn it. And when they put the fire to the tree, and as they all stood out there and watched it, you saw a little thing start to move. You're like, what in the world? And what it was the termites had ate the tree from the inside and caused it to lose its root, and it killed it. He said, what are you saying, Mr. White? If you're not careful, those little things that's on the inside of you will eat you to the point where you lose root, and it will kill you. Those things that make you angry, those things that hurt you the most. If you're not careful, if you let it get, like I told you about the marble jar, you get mad and you put a marble in the jar and you keep on putting a marble in the jar. Before you know, you have no room because you put all these marbles in the jar. You let the little things bother you, you never dealt with them. Those are the termites of your life. And they will cause you to stop producing fruit. I could sit here and have pity parties and have fits and talk about why I don't want to go on, why I want to give up because my mama ain't here, my daddy ain't here, they gave up on me, they won't answer their phone, they won't call me, they don't write me, they don't send me nothing, here come Christmas, who gonna give me this, who gonna do that for me, I'm not at home, I lost my furlough. You can let all that bother you, or you can do like I always tell you, save big money at Menards. You can do that. I learned how to save big money. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste years sitting here crying about stupid stuff. I got too much fruit that I got to produce. You know what? And if you produce good fruit, guess what? When you produce good fruit, other people can eat off of it. They can be affected by it. And because your fruit good, maybe they can produce good fruit. It's like a domino effect. Yesterday, my wife told me about this drink she had. Yeah, we drank one of them cappuccinos, the cold ones. I know some of y'all don't need no cappuccino. Stay away from caffeine, coffee, all that. Just stay away. But anyway, she had this drink, cappuccino, and she told me she got a Mr. White Spirit. I said, what's a Mr. White Spirit? She said, you always looking at the date on stuff. But she didn't look at it before she drank it. She had drank half the thing and she looked at it. And the date said May 28th of 08. I said, she said, my stomach hurt. I said, well, you drank some bad juice? He said, what are you saying? Because something was bad that got put in her, it caused her to feel bad. When you allow bad stuff to get in you, if you're not careful about what gets in you, it's going to produce something bad coming out of you. Hello. I know some of y'all are like, what is he talking about? You catch it about 3 o'clock in the morning and talk about, dang, that's the truth, because my stomach messed up right now. They gave us that mystery meat, and I promise you, dang, I know that ham loaf. With the glaze on it, you know. I don't know what that is. Anyways, don't y'all ever say nothing if they have ham loaf. All y'all do is be glad. I'm fasting on that day. Anyways, you have to be careful. That's why and people get mad at me and get mad and mad and mad. I don't care. That's why I say you gotta be careful with what you watch, with who you talk to, and what you listen to. Because those are the 3 things that can affect you the most. If you watch something that ain't right, I don't care if you watch something enough, what you watch is what you want to become or what you want to do. It's the truth. If you watch a bunch of cartoons, I got a cousin now, I have to pray for him. Because he watched too many cartoons. And he think he animated. You know, I'm going to put some vanishing cream on him. Walk around, hey, you don't see me. I'm like, you 13 years old, you gonna quit that? You gonna quit watching Tom and Jerry? I love Tom and Jerry. Oh my God, that's a cartoon, but that stuff ain't real. Putting stuff around Vaseline jars, talking about, you know, incredible something. You know what? What is wrong with you? Go to school. Go do your math. You got to go to high school. You gonna put some Vaseline cream on in school? You can't see me. He ain't have my this pencil. You dumb. What? But that's all he watches. Those that watch stuff about shooting. I'm gonna give me a gun. I'm gonna give me a gun too, yep. And one thing in the White House, you ain't never got to put, my son ain't got no gun. No toy, no, he ain't got none. But you just strict. Well, I'll be strict. He ain't, no. I don't want him thinking that's cool. I don't want him putting it in his pocket talking about, yeah, I'll shoot you. No, yeah, I will beat you. We don't play that. There ain't no shooting around here. Because I don't want that getting in his spirit and he become what he saw. So I have to watch on Saturday morning cartoon, he already know. We got a schedule. He watch certain shows and other shows he don't. I don't want him watching them about witchcraft. I don't want him watching them with violence. I just don't do it. You know why? Because it's my house. When you get grown, you have your house, you set your rules. And I hope you set good rules. I hope you don't let your kids watch everything, listen to everything. My son ain't about to listen to nobody cuss him out. Hello? Listen to all this crazy music. I told